Hi friends! Have you ever heard of this new Pothos varieties called Bumpy, Fanfare, Carnival, Shangri? These are super rare types of Pothos that are being sold for hundreds of dollars online. And I'm not even talking about a full plant, I'm talking about 250 American dollars for a cutting that is not even rooted yet. And we're going to talk all about them in these videos. They are called the Teruno series. And just a little disclaimer before we continue, because when I talk about super rare plants, you need to have in mind that rarity is something relative to time and place. So these plants are hard to find in North America right now, but maybe in 2 years they are everywhere. Who knows? One reason why these plants are really hard to find right now in North America is because they're all being created by one little greenhouse in Japan. There is this family-owned business in Japan called Teruno, and they have this greenhouse. It's not a small greenhouse, like at least a medium-sized greenhouse, but they've been doing a lot of experiments with Pothos varieties for years. And last year, they introduced 18 new varieties of Pothos in the market. And this information was really hard to get because they don't have an official website, they don't have a physical store. They are sharing all their information through an Instagram page that is all in Japanese. So for the past 2 weeks, I've been digging into a bunch of Japanese translations of Instagram posts, really combing through their Instagram to try to understand the new varieties and what their names, the differences. And I got in touch with them and I got the authorization to publish the photos directly from their Instagram page. And I'm not going to talk about the 18 varieties. I'm going to talk about the ones that are being commercialized out there for sure, and the ones that are being commercialized by independent sellers on Etsy, online, or the shops. These are the plants that you have at least a chance of getting your hands into. The first one is called Bumpy. It looks like the golden pothos, but has like a bumpy surface. It's like a very rough texture that is at the same time shiny, and it's a very interesting texture, and I never seen this kind of texture before in other pothos or in any other plant, to be honest. This plant is being commercialized for $140 on Etsy, Australia. The plant parent from this plant is called Valencia, and is also a variety that was created by the Teruno family. The next one is called Fanfare, and this variety is a little bit more popular in the online plant community. We have some people who already got some of them and they're showing off their plants online, so we have a little bit more information. This plant, we found it on Etsy Canada, but it's being sold by $250 a cutting that is not rooted yet. So it's a little bit easier to get your hands in one of these plants, but it comes with a price. And the way it looks is it looks like the Snow Queen, but it has really elongated leaves and the surface is a little bit uneven as well. And this plant came from a variety called Marbugine. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Marbugine, something like that. Basically how it works is they have been propagating those plants for years now, and every time they come with a super new variety, they propagate that plant and they try to come with new forms of that super new variety. And right now they're like in the 3rd or 4th generation of super new plants. They have like a family tree and everything that you can check out. And with every new variety, they work really hard to try to stabilize that variety so they can actually put it in the market. But not all plants that you see on their Instagram page are being commercialized because they're not stable yet. So that's why I'm telling you about these ones, because I know that these ones are being sold online. The next one is called Carnival. And this is also a plant that is popular in the online plant community. You can find this plant for $150 on Etsy Australia. This plant is like a cross between a marble queen and a neon to me. So it's like a super variegated neon type of plant. This plant came from another plant called Venus, that is one of the Pothos varieties that was created by the Teruno family. Next, we have a plant that is a little bit more accessible here in Canada that you can actually get your hands on. It's called Shangri. This plant you can find for only 20 bucks on Etsy Canada. People have a love and hate relationship with this plant because it's a very unique looking type of pothos. Some people say that looks like wilted spinach. So some people don't really like that look. Some people love how exotic and quirky it looks. I have mixed feelings about it. This is one of the new type of exotic pothos that you can actually get your hands on. When they make this plant, this new super wilted, twisted variety, they were actually able to make two other varieties of this plant that are more and more variegated. So we have like an intermediate variegation called Sunshine, and now they came up with a super variegated Shangri that is called Lovesong. So the Lovesong is one of the newest creations. I believe it is in the market in Japan, but I have not seen this plant being sold online yet. And if you're looking for super rare, really hard to find pothos, that's the Lovesong. But at least you can have the plant parent, the Shangri. And maybe if you put in a super well lit condition, it will become more variegated and you can start your own experiment. I don't know. Well, that's all I wanted to say about this plant. I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below to the Instagram page so you can check all the plants and get really excited like me. And if you like this video, you're gonna love our Pothos playlist that we made just for you. And that's all. Thank you for watching and I see you soon. Bye.